This conference will now be recorded. This conference will now be recorded.
So right, good morning. So let's continue the concept called arrays. Arrays are looping statements. Loops are not completed, right? Let us continue the loops, okay? Right. So close all these. Yeah. Last session we seen the for loop. Okay. Now tell me please in this syntax what it is called. Initialization means where to start. Initial point. What it is going to be called? Condition. But I told you one more thing. That is the ending point of the loop. So I means 1, x means 1, and x less than 5 means what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 less than 5. And next 6 less than 5? No, 6 is not less than 5, right? And for every iteration, for every loop, I have to increment the value. For example, you are participating in a bike race. He is saying that you have to complete 3 rounds. There is a loop, what is we call lap, lap. Generally, maybe if you can play the games car race like this, you will see laps. So first lap completed, after immediately he has to go for the second lap. After first lap completed, again will you count it as first lap only? No, one is completed. For this one you are adding plus one, right? Second is completed. For the second you are adding plus one, because it is a third loop. After third loop, I don't want to go for any other loop, right? So you have to start with 1, you have to end with 3. Starting point, ending point. Every loop should contain starting point, ending point. Sir, if there is no ending point, what will be happen? It will went into infinite loops. We cannot stop it. It went into infinite loop. Okay, right? Definitely, guys. Okay, this is what the thing, right? Okay, let us run this file. I just want to, yeah, open in default viewer. This is the output you are getting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, what it is called? Condition. If the condition is evaluated to true, this block of code will be executed. If the condition is not evaluated, I mean false, this block of code will never execute it. You know that. Okay, na? Right. So, how many times the block of code is repeating? 5 times or 6 times or 7 times? 5 times. You have ending point, right? What is ending point? 5. I want to know the loop iteration flow, how the loop is going to be iterated or looped or something, rotated, something I want to know, guys. Okay, let me explain you this through paint. Yeah, I just want to copy this image. Where is the paint diagram? Yep, paint. Yeah, let us paste here. Right, can you see the diagram? So I just want to show you the loop iteration process. Okay, then? Right, tell me please anybody, what is the loop iteration process? So let us go for the size of the line, something, right? First loop, all of you see. First, remember, this is the one step. This is the one step. This is all one step. These are all going to be one step. How many steps are ever able to see? 4 steps. How these 4 steps will be executed, now we are going to see. Okay, watch it carefully. How a loop will be treated. First, it will start from initial point. After initial point is okay, where it will go? It will go for the condition. What is the condition? Tell me. X value is what? 1. 1 less than 5. Tell me. 1 less than 5? True. Okay. So true means block of code will executed. After that is completed, where it will go? It will go to x plus plus. What is the meaning of x plus plus? X is equal to x plus 1 means that what is the value of x? 1. 1 equal, x is equal to 1 plus 1. What is x value? 2. Again, it will come here now. What is x value? It will be 2. 2 less than 5. Condition true. True means it will come here. What it will do? 2 is printed. Again, it will go here. What is the value of it? 3. X plus plus. Okay. Otherwise, You can come here. First of all, listen this carefully. What you should understand, this is the initial point. From initial point, it will come to condition. Condition execution completed after the block of code. Remember, I don't know how many statements are there in this block of code. Maybe you have one statement, maybe you have 20 statements, I don't know. So once condition is verified, immediately block of code is executed. After block of code completed, again it will go for incrementation, value incremented, right? After incrementation completed, again it will go for the condition for checking. Okay, what I want to tell you, come here now, the program. So what is the value of x? 1. So just I'm writing in the first step, 1 less than or equal to 5. Condition true or false? True. True means immediately 1 is printed. What is going to be happen? High 1 is printed. After 1 is completed, now what is the value of what is the meaning of x is equal to x plus 1? Tell me please. So what is the value? 1 plus 1. What is the 1 plus 1 means? 2. That means here from immediately it will come to the condition again. What's the value of it? 2. Tell me please. 2 less than 5? Condition true na? Value 2 is going to be printed. After 2 printed again, it will go here. What is the value of x? 2. It will become 3. X value override with 3. Now this is going to be 3. This is going to be 3. Now what is the condition? 3 less than 5. Condition true or false? Condition true. Now again it will come here now. 3 plus 1. What it is going to be? 4. And internally it will happen like this. Okay, 3 plus 1, 4. Now we are writing 4 less than 5. Condition true na? Condition true. Otherwise you keep x only here, no problem. And now you are writing 4 less than 5. Condition is true. Again what will be happen? Block of code executed, 4 is printed. Again it will come here now. 4 plus 1, 5. All of you, 5. Now what is the value? 5 less than 5. 5 less than or equal to 5 kada? Less than or equal? True. True means 5 is printed. After that? 5 plus 1. What is the value of 5 plus 1? All of you, 6. X value 6 less than 5. False. Loop is terminated now. Okay. Before that, what happening? 5 times loop is iterated. When the condition is becoming false, when x value becomes 6, right? Remember carefully. This is the way of iterating the loop. Okay? It is trying to iterate the 6th loop also. But when the value of x is 6 less than 5, condition become false now. You know that if condition become false, this block of code will never execute it. This is the way of iterating the loop. This is how the loop will be iterated. I mean, what I want to tell you here, guys, here, the loop is going to be iterated for you these many times. Okay, don't worry. Let us make this value to 1. Remember, that's why I went here like this. So first step is what? Control Y. Yeah, you see, first loop. This is come here. It is okay, then it will be printed. After that, it will go for incrementation. If this is okay, again it will verify the condition. Second loop. Now second loop is complete. Again from here, it will go for the block of code execution. Or again it will come for incrementation like this. How many times like this? 5 times. It is also trying to do 6th time also. But when it is 6th time, condition become false. You know that if the condition become false, loop is not going to be repeated. What is a loop means? A repetition process until condition becomes true. If this is false, the loop is not going to be repeated. It will stop the execution. It will go for the next line. It will go for the next line. Okay, na? Right. So this is what the loop iteration process. Loop iteration process means you have to, if you can have pen and paper, put like this, you will get complete idea. If you have pen and paper, you do like this, definitely you will get more clarity. Okay, na? Right. Okay, done na? Right, chalo. Now I am writing a program. Try to see. Sir, can I take variable name x, I? Is it okay? Variable name could be anything. Mostly you will see I. Yes, sir. The I means nothing but initialization. That's why they're taking the variable called I. Okay, right. So tell me what is output? 1 to 10. I'm refreshing the page. So we got the output. Save the file. Any error you got? I is not defined. Why I is not defined? I defined I na. Where I? Let also we can use. What is the output? 11. Why 11? 1 1 11.
One it's 11.
11. It's not 1 1. It's 11. What is the reason?
Document.type plus I. I plus
Watch it carefully. Can I read the program again? Okay, na? Fine. Otherwise, keep this comment. Same program I'm writing again. ఏంటి ఏం అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తున్నారు మీరు? You're observing me na or code?
semicolon.
What's the difference here?
Semicolon is out of
Semicolon is the only difference here. So why you are getting 11? Why are you not getting? Yes, the difference is semicolon.
it is not converting the loop to the
If I remove the semicolon, 1 to 10. If I add the semicolon,
loop is not breaking due to absence of semicolon.
remember, if you are keeping semicolon, what is the meaning of semicolon? So first of all, why should I keep the semicolon?
End of this line.
Now, we are telling to interpreter, this line is ended. Execute the next line. And by seeing the semicolon, your interpreter will understand this line is completed. I have to execute the next line. That is the reason. Okay? Maybe C, C++ also every line should end with semicolon. Their compiler will understand. This is interpreter. JavaScript executed by what? Interpreter, compiler. Interpreter. C language, compiler. What is the difference between compiler and interpreter?
Compiler all the time from top to bottom.
Interpreter will top to bottom, line by line.
Line by line.
Interpreter is line by line. A compiler will execute the code step by step. Step by step. It will execute all the code at a time. Very good. Okay, you should know some points. Okay, leave it. So here, because of keeping the semicolon, this statement is different. This statement is different. Actually, the block of code is not depends upon the loop. Block of code is independent. Block of code is what? Independent. It is not depending upon the for loop because of keeping the semicolon. Because of keeping semicolon, block of code is what? Independent. If you remove the semicolon, now the block of code depends upon the loop only. Okay, because of doing this, what happened? Here itself, line number 12 itself, loop is iterated 12 times. Loop is iterated, 10 times and 11 times become false. After becoming false, it will execute the next block of code. Na? That's why you are getting 11 here. So you are getting something called 11. Remember carefully, this is a very important scenario. We can write like this also. This is fine. I'm going to check this. This is the value you are getting. Okay. So this is the way. Okay. My requirement is what? Print 1 to 10 numbers. Can you write the logic? How to print the 1 to 10 numbers? I given this assignment. How do you write it? For let I equal to 0. Can I use let?
Yes, 1.
I equal to 1 or 0? 1. What is my requirement? Starts with 1. Don't take 0. Understand the requirement. So I less than or equal to 10 or less than 10? Less than or equal to, you need 10 also, right? You need 10 also. So I plus plus. And if you can practice this likewise, you will get more clarity. Without practicing, don't expect anything. Okay, I want to be a very good developer ante, without practicing you cannot become very good developer. So by heart it if you don't know, no problem. After that you will understand why you by heart it when you're writing logics. Definitely. Okay, right. So okay, I'm writing document write of I. Yeah, definitely. How many times you are writing the same program? And I am practicing here. What are you doing? I don't know. I written the same program 4 or 5 times right now. Okay, 1 to 10 numbers printed. Okay, very good. Next requirement. Now can you write the logic? See, this is how the logic will are. What is they are expecting? I want to. We know how to print 1 to 10 numbers. Yes, sir. We know how to print 1 to 10 numbers. But in the 1 to 10 numbers, what are the even numbers? Right. We know very well. Right. Right. So how do I print the even numbers? If I run this file, what is output? 1 to 10. If I run the file, you are getting output 1 to 10. Let's.
I equal to
Initial value 2. Very good. Initial value 2. Very good. I equal to I plus 2. You want right? If I write I plus plus, what is the meaning of I plus plus only? I equal to I plus 1a. That's the meaning. I plus 1. If we put I equal to I plus 2 raya. I plus 2 means you can write like this. And directly I equal to I plus 2 we get right. Very good. So now what are you going to get? What are you going to get? Even numbers? Yeah, you are getting even numbers. I want to get odd numbers. I equal to 1, I equal to, right, what are you getting there? Odd numbers. Okay. See, we are not changing anything. Just we are playing with one value, initial value. Based on that, we are getting the result. Na? Right? Okay. There is one more way. How can we say a number is even or odd? Programmatically.
yes, sir. You can take a condition if or else.
I'm asking you, how can we say a number is even or odd? How do we calculate it? Mathematically.
If number is divided by 2,
Divided by 2, remainder 0. What it is called? Even number. Divided by 2, remainder 1. What it is called? Odd number. Those are rules long ago. 20 years back we studied in 10th standard. 10 years back, how many years? 10 years, Samir? You are 10 years? Not in 10th standard. Maybe 5th, 6th standard slowly you will get it even numbers, odd numbers, right? Maybe 20 years gap is there. So there may be a chance to forget. Okay, right, good. Okay, so now let I equal to something and some. Right, this is also one way. See, I can write the same logic in one more way. What is the one more way? Not only this way. We can logic in one more way. Can you see? Remember carefully. Logic means this is fixed for everybody. No, you can write in one way. I can write in one way, but output is even number set. Don't think we don't have any fixed logic. For example, I'm asking you to write one logic and you will write one logic to print the even numbers. I will write one more logic to print the even numbers. That's logic depends upon you. Based on the requirement you understand, you can write your own logic. I can write my own logic to achieve the output. Logic is not fixed. Logic is not fixed. This is the logic is fixed for printing even numbers or numbers. I will write one more logic here. How to write one more logic? See, I'm writing one more logic for let I equal to 0 or 1, whatever it may be, I less than or equal to 10, and I plus I am writing. I plus plus. Yeah, please. Now tell me, please. How to print the even numbers? So here I am writing document write of I only. What is the meaning of I? 1 to 10 numbers printed. 1 to 10 printed. I don't want 1 to 10. I want print only even numbers. So earlier written one logic. Now I am writing one more logic. Try to watch the logic. What is the logic I am writing? Okay, right. So now these are the 1 to 10 numbers. Try to see. I want to print this statement if a number is even only. When I want to print this, I want to print the document write statement if the number is even. How do I know the number is even or odd? Right, write the condition. One condition also look at if I value modulo division of 2 is equal to 0. I value is what? 1. 1 by 2 equal to 0? No. I value next loop 2. 2 equal 2 by 2 equal to 0? Yes, 2. Then print the value. Then we can write like this. Now what is output now? You will get the then modular division of 2 equal to 1. What is output I can get? You will get something called. Yes, sir. Right. This is how we can get the information. Okay, no? Right. So this is going to be I value 0. Can you see? Right. So what is the first value? I value. See, I value first loop 1 by 2. 1 by 2 equal to 0. No, it's not true. The block of code is not going to be executed. When this block of code executed, if the condition is true, remember carefully, loopa condition, sorry, loopa if statement, condition is mandatory. If condition is okay, loop repeated. Remember, this condition false. If this condition false, loop condition also become false? No, loop is different. See, all of you, I value 1 less than 10 condition true, and here it is coming there 1 by 2 condition is not true. If it is not true, this block of code is not executed. After immediately it will go for I++, and this is going to be 2 less than 10. Now it will come here 2 by 2 equal to 0. True, then value printed 2. After this is complete, again it will go here 2 plus 1 becomes 3, and now 3 less than 10 condition true. Here 3 by 2 equal to 0. No, then this block of code is not printed. So again it will go here 3 plus 1 becomes 4. 4 less than 10 and 4 by 2 equal to 0. Then condition true, 4 is printed. Again it will go here 4 plus 1 5 and 5 less than 10 true, and this is going to be 5 by 2 false. If it is false, see, if you want to exit from the loop condition should become false, not the if statement condition become false. Okay, 10 times this condition is going to be verified in the loop. After 10 times, I value is what? 11 now. 11 less than or equal to 10 means condition false. Then you will exit from the entire loop. You cannot go into the loop. You cannot go into the loop. You will exit from the entire loop. Okay now? Right. So this is how the loop is going to be iterated. So even numbers logic, we can write like this also. Either we can write like this also. We can write. Okay now? Right. If you want to write it quickly. So print even numbers between 1 and 10. 1 and 10. Okay na? Right. Assignment for you tomorrow. Print the prime numbers between 2 and 20. Print the prime numbers between 2 and 20. You have to complete. Print the prime numbers between 2 and 20. Assignment. So will you try this? How do you try? If you don't know, ChatGPT. Yes, you can ask it. Copy paste the code. Check the code whether this is printing 2 to 20 prime numbers or not. Copy pasting is okay. Understanding the code is also very, very important. Whether you are capable of understanding the code, whatever the code you are copying, not only copy, you have to understand the code as per our requirement. Then only copy paste justification will be happen. అంటే డైరెక్ట్లీ కాపీ పేస్టింగ్ అంటే కోడ్ విల్ వర్క్. ఎస్టర్డే మై జాబ్ అండి, ఒక టాస్క్ ఏదో చేయాలి నేను, ప్రతి దానికి చాట్ జీపీటీనే. అదే చాట్ జీపీటీ లేకపోతే ఐ కెన్ రైట్ ఇట్ myself I can write it, but it may take 1 hour or 2 hours. For everything I use chat GPT. For everything I use chat GPT. Almost all 5-6 functions I written it. Maybe I want to show you everything is chat GPT. So I can able to write it, but I copy pasted the code. So boolean attributes, right? This is a PHP code something. How I am writing? See, I'm providing a prompt to it. How I'm providing? Write PHP code. Create a function to read only images from a folder. It is giving the code. I copied this code. This code is working. If anything required, I want to change this. Okay. Right now, if I can go above the same thing, I don't know what is the thing I typed here. So this is, you see, write PHP code to remove the last element from an array after merge all the values with a hyphen symbol. Oh, it will give it proper. See, that is called prompting. And prompting means what? You are entering proper input. If you can enter as per the input, it will generate the out the code it will generate automatically. Okay? I told you already, you should know how to use ChatGPT also. Remember carefully. What are you expecting? Type everything in the prompt, hit enter, generate the code, copy the code, test the code, whether it is working as per our prompt or not. We given some prompt. So I need this, I need this, I need this is my prompt. So as per the prompt, ChatGPT generate the code or not. Remember, in future, by just knowing JavaScript doesn't help you. You should know AI tools also how to use in the real time. Keep it in mind. You should know AI tools, at least how to copy paste the code. So in the above code, I copy pasted, but it doesn't work actually. What I did, this code I given. Actually, the first prompt I got this code. This code is actually doesn't work for me. I changed the code little. Not only copy pasting. Sometimes you have to copy paste the code as per our requirement. See, all the codes I'm getting. So I need some minimal changes in the code actually based on my requirement. Based on my requirement, I need some minimal change. Okay, right. This is very important. So using these AI tools will help you a lot. Okay, but not only AI tools copy pasting, you should understand the coding basics and also. Right. So otherwise, I want to type one question. For loop, iteration flow diagram. I'm writing for loop iteration flow diagram. Oh, it is giving diagrams. This is not showing, I believe. Okay, what is they saying that initialize loop variable is loop condition true. So they're explaining execute the loop body, update the loop variable, and is loop condition true, and the loop finished. But maybe it is we are not getting the diagram, right? You see something they are getting this. They're giving something like this actually. What is this? Is VB.NET? Okay, it can ChatGPT cannot show images, only code, I don't know. Is for loop iteration flow diagram JavaScript. Can I write JavaScript and let me submit the same thing? Can I get it? It is not giving the diagrams. I think. See, check the loop condition. If true, execute the body of the loop, increment the loop counter, continue the loop. If false, exit the loop. They're explaining the step zone. What is the first step? What is the next step? What is the next step? They're executing actually. Okay, right? No problem. So at least, guys, we should know. We should know. Everybody requested. Try to habituate of using AI tools. Maybe Gemini. Can I ask Gemini the same question? What is Gemini? Gemini. I'm going for Gemini. Let us search in the Gemini. Type it. So for loop iteration flow diagram, these people are also giving step zone. Are they giving any diagram? Oh, they're not giving the diagram. They're directly giving an example and they are giving some steps here. Okay, then. Okay, right. No problem. Just check this carefully. We will have the following thing like this. Okay. Okay. Right. Take this as an assignment. Okay, now. Right. So, what is the toughest table to you? Toughest tables. 19 sevens are. We don't know, right? Okay. I want to print a table. I want to print a table of 19th or 20, whatever the table I want to print it, but 1 to 10 iterations. 19 ones are, 19 twos are, 19 threes are, 19 tens are. What is 19 tens are? Very easy. Right? 19 sevens are? We don't know. Very difficult, right? Right. So let us go for the same program. I want to print a table like this. 19. So what is the symbol we can use? Can I use this symbol? This is the symbol you will use a star symbol. Star symbol. Okay. 19 twos are 38, right? 38. So remaining we don't know, so on, so on, so on. What is finally 19 tens are right. Like this, I want to print 10 iterations of the table. Let's go to the program. So let's go and print the table. For later, I equal to 1, I less than or equal to 10, I plus plus. If I print the value of I, document write of I. Now what is the value of I? Use break tag also. What is the value of I? 1 to 10. Why we are starting every program with 1 to 10? But what is our output? 19 table, right? Take one variable here, right? All of you see this carefully. Where table, take one variable equal to, what is the table you want? 19 table. So now I am going to write this into table into I. What is the table into I?
19 into 1, 19.
You are getting multiples of table, but what is the output I need? That is the output I am expecting, not the multiples. I want to expect the output likewise. So to do this, very simple. Don't do table concatenation. What is the symbol? Star. Next one. Wait. Can I write like this? Table. After that, followed by star symbol. Right after that, table into I. I value should be dynamic, and after that, equal to and multiplication value. Is it okay? Any confusion? That's why I asked you. Be good in concatenations. I'm telling you. From Monday, arrays will be started. Definitely, most of the examples I will go with concatenations only. But be good with concatenations. Don't neglect that concept. Very important. The concept is. If you are struggling in arrays, means you don't know the basics. Because of you didn't understand the basics, you are struggling with arrays. I'm telling you, the next entire week is about arrays, arrays assignments, arrays examples. Everything is about next week. Completely arrays. Time is what? 10 to 12. Monday onwards, time is 10 to 12. So it's all about arrays only. Okay, right. Hello, I'm refreshing the page. You are getting output as we expected, right? Now which table you want? 17th table. At the 17th table, our program just change the value. You are getting output as we expected, like this. Which table you want? Second table. Yeah, so I go for the second table. And right, 10th table, the table, right? This is the value. 20th table, yes, yeah, 20th table. Only I have a small thing. Remember my childhood. Actually, in school days, lo, and when we are in very at a first class, second class time, lo, evening, afternoon time, they will use it to one person will go. They will say two ones are two, and we will also spell it two ones are two. When 20th table, we will make more bigger. I don't know what is the thing actually. Do you remember anybody? Generally, we are very much interested if it is a 20th table. We will speak loudly. Hmm? Why? Because if 20th table completed, we can leave to home. Maybe that is the reason. I don't know why 20 when 20th table there we will say very biggerly 21s are 20 and yeah 21s are 20 very bigger, right? Such a way. Okay, this is the 20th table. Fine. Okay, so then the next one, right? I want to print 2 to 20 tables. 2 to 20 tables, every table 10 iterations. I want to print what? 2 to 20 tables. Every table, 2 ones are 2, 2 tens are 20. 3 ones are 3, 3 ones are 30. Like this, every table. How do I do this? Loop in loop. Right, definitely. Loop in loop, we have to write it. So, first of all, how many tables it can print? One table it can print. To print this 19th table, you want me to write like this 19? No, I'm asking you. Can I write 19th table? Yeah, 19th table is also coming, na? To print this 18th table, you want to write 18 like this? Like this, you want to write 20 times? Like this, you want to write 20 times. Then code is increasing, na? 18 printed, 19 printed. At the bottom, 20 is also printed. 20 is also printed, right? Tell me, please, what you want me to do? This is able to print one table. Yes, this is able to print one table. I want to print 2 to 20 tables. Every table, 20 iterations. Then what I will do for, let us take a variable. Let j equal to 2, j less than or equal to 20, and j plus plus I'm taking. So now if I can print this, what is the output I can get? Document write of j. What is the output you are going to get? 2 to 20. Oh, j. Why j is coming directly? Because it's a string, right? So variable j, sorry, j, and you can write break tag if you want. You can write the break tag also. Now you will see the following. Okay. Hey, why am I getting only this? Break? Break is okay. Semicolon is optional, appa. Oh, this is missed. Hmm? Okay, fine. You're getting 2 to 20, right? You're getting 2 to 20. Perfect. Now, if I can write the logic inside this table, what will be happen? I'm writing the logic. This is how many, this is printing one table, na? It's printing one table. Now, if you can refresh the page, what is output? 20 table printed 20 times. I don't want to print 20 table 20 times. I want to print second table, third table, fourth table like this, na? All right, what you want me to do? Tell me, please. Table is equal to, you write j. That's all. If you write just j, what is the value of table now? 2. Second table printed 10 times. Next up, this is going to be 3, and table value 3. Third table printed 10 times. Like this, now you see, now you will get the output properly. Now second table printed, third table, fourth table. Otherwise, you want to use one line break here inside this. You use this document, right? Let us use a small line break here, right? I'm using a small line break. Maybe if we can see this now, first table, right? Second table, third, fourth, like this one small line break I'm using. Now you see all the output you are getting now, 20 tables, right? How we can write loop inside a loop? Okay, now write this also if you want. So, but this logic, how many tables it can print? This can print only one table. If you want to print 20 tables, we are writing this into the loop. 20 times loop we are writing. Okay. Okay, you have to understand మనకి ఏం కావాలి, what do we need. As per that we have to write the logic. Without thinking we cannot get the logic kandi. Done? Right. Next go with the while loop and do while loop also. Right. While loop. Same guys, while loop syntax we can go for it first of all. So initialization, while syntax, right? It's syntax condition followed by the statements. Very important at the end of it, the increment and decrement. It is the syntax of the while loop. This is also looping. This is also looping. Generally, what for loop can do, while loop also can do the same thing. By why we need two loops? What for loop can do? What are the examples we discussed using for loop? Same examples I can do by using while loop also. One difference, syntactical difference. That is what we are able to see. But other than this, what you can do by using for, the same I can do by using while also. Okay, right. So while loop is especially used in database operations. While fetching data from database, generally we don't know how many records in database. I want to fetch the records, all the records from the table, and for loop means you should know the endpoint. In while loop, without endpoint also we can repeat, we can get the data. We can get the data from with the help of while loop. Without knowing endpoint, we can get data from while loop. But right now I cannot show you that, but write the examples. Okay, no problem about that. Right. So how to print 1 to 10 numbers? Write the example. Same programs, whatever you are practicing as of now, same thing you can do with by using while also. Let I equal to 1. While is the condition I less than or equal to 10. Condition is available here. So inside of it, you're writing document write of I value, and this is going to be br open close. So, and at the end of the thing, what we have to do at the end of the loop, you will increment the value or decrement the value. Anyone you can do. Okay, then? Right. This is what the writing while loop. What it can do, it can print 1 to 10 numbers. Let's go to the code, and you can keep the code here. Now it can able to print the 1 to 10 numbers. Now you see, JavaScript low semicolons are optional. Even if you can write semicolon, not write semicolon, no problem. But keep the semicolon at the end of every line. It's good practice. Okay, right. Now if you can run the file, you are getting 1 to 10 numbers. Same program I did by using for loop also. For example, if you want to write 10 to 1, then you write make this 10, and this is going to be I less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, now greater than or equal to 1. Because of this one, now what you have to do, you have to make I minus minus, right? Hey, what happened? Sorry. I minus minus you should write. Same 10 to 1 numbers will be printed. Even numbers you want to print? Yeah, you can print even numbers also. How do I print even numbers? Then this is going to be 1, this is going to be 10. And what is going to be happen if I modulo division of 2 equal to 0, then print this. Enough? Print this. And after that, at the end of it, you're writing I plus plus. I'm not using curly bracket. Is it okay? Generally, we have to write what? In the curly bracket, we have to write. I'm not writing curly bracket. Okay, I written curly bracket, but you got the even numbers only. Without curly bracket, if I can write this, what is going to be happen? Will it work or not? I just written like this. Is it okay? Okay, na? If you have just one statement in the block of code, curly bracket is not required. Okay, don't forget this. And still, this is also working. If you have just one statement, if you have one more statement, it is not going to be. See, so this is the part of while loop. This is the part of if statements. If this statement is okay, then only this will be printed. Otherwise, it's not going to be printed. Like this, we can print 2 to 20 tables also. While inside a while loop inside while loop also we can write same program. What are the program you did by using this? Yes, we can do. Okay, now you see. Now I am not writing this condition. right? Simply I just went to go there, right? So what is the output you are going to get? 1 to 10 numbers you are going to get it. 1 to 10 numbers. Okay. Now I am writing I value is 15. What is I value? 15. What is the output? What is the output? 1 to 10. What is the starting point? 15. What is my ending point? 10. Then 15 less than 10. False. False means this block of code is not repeated. Obviously, there is no output here. This is going to be empty. Same way, if we can see one more is going to be do while loop syntax. Let us show you the do while loop syntax also. Do while loop. Right side heading do while loop. Do while loop will look like this. This is also initialization. Do all of you watch it carefully. First watch here. This is the block of code followed by while condition, and while condition this is going to be the thing. Condition ends with semicolon. Okay, na? Condition end with semicolon. C++ condition should end with semicolon. JavaScript semicolon is anyhow optional, na? Right? But write it. So what it is going to be called? State statement 1, statement 2, and so on, which is going to be increment. Write the syntax. Initialization, do the block of code, do the block of code of followed by condition. Block of code followed by condition. Previously, block of code preceded by condition. Now here, block of code is following by condition. Right now, you see, same. What you can do by using while, same I can do by using do while also, but there is a small difference. Okay, right? What it is going to be called? This is going to be do the block of code. Block of code. I value is what? 1. So I value 1, and here you are writing while I less than or equal to 10. What's the output I can get? 1 to 10. 1 to 10. While loop also doing the same thing now, right? Okay. I value is 15, but previously while loop what happened? I value 15 means condition become false, nothing is printed. But are you going to get anything right now? What are you going to get? 15 you are going to get. So in do while, even though condition become false, it will execute at least one block of code. But whereas in while loop, condition false, nothing will be executed. Nothing will be executed, right? This point also. So in while loop, first the condition is verified. In while loop, first condition is going to be verified. Is verified. After that, block of code will executed. Block of code will executed. In while loop, first the condition is verified. After the block of code is executed. Whereas in do while loop, first block of code will executed. After that, condition will verified. Verified. కండిషన్ ఫాల్స్ అయితే ఒక బ్లాక్, కండిషన్ ట్రూ అయితే అన్ని ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవుతాయి. For in and for off we will discuss in arrays, not here. They are the part of array iteration, object iteration. How can we iterate an object? How can we iterate an array? By using for in and for off. This we will see in the Monday session. Monday session is what? 9 to 10 to 12. Without fail, be on the session 10 to 12.